Clipper.
Clipper.
It's interesting. Never heard that one.
Well, I'm a man of many names. So are you, by the way. We'll get to that in a moment.
Clipper!
Thank you. Shirley, Alex, Zach's here, Chon's here. JC is here. You got a permit for those guns you brought in today?
It's about the only thing I'm losing weight in them things.
Looking good with the ECU basketball jersey. And we also got Dixon Williams here. Pirates coming off a fantastic week, a fantastic weekend, and I don't know, you guys get to exhale a little this week. How's it going for you? A little less strenuous with no midweek game?
Still got exams, so I got to worry about those. But other than that,
Just took my last exam this morning. No rules. School's out.
You keep saying that. You've said no rules.
It's just the greatest month period of a college baseball player's life. I mean, we literally have 4 weeks of just baseball.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
And you are very excited about that. You keep saying no rules. I doubt that Cliff has a no rule policy at all. There's got to be rules.
You're right.
All the rules.
But I'm going to let you pretend that there's no rules because you seem like you're in a really good mood.
Sense of fulfillment. School's over, no rules.
Awesome. No rules, just right. Fellas, great weekend, and man, I think somebody said yesterday by the 4th inning on Saturday, everybody had a hit in the lineup. The bats were cooking in Memphis, and of course Trey Savage almost throwing a no-hitter didn't hurt as well. But how about the offense, guys? What was clicking? We'll go with you first, Dixon, because you've been swinging a hot bat. What's going right for you right now?
I don't know if it's anything in particular. I think it's just the way this team is. We have a different guy can step up each game, it seems like. Does that sound weird? That sounds weird, I don't know.
You're good.
Yeah, but I just feel like a different guy has stepped up each game, and that's really been the cool part about this team. You don't know who's going to do it the next game, but everybody's getting big hits.
Yeah, you had a big one, and it didn't turn out to be as big as it could have been, but, you add an insurance run in the bottom of the 8th of that state game. You kind of go down and get one and take it to the right side, and I felt like, man, that's going to be a big run. Well, the Pirates shut down State in the 9th inning, but little things like that felt like a big at bat at the time, and you guys have been very clutch when you need a hit like that. Yeah,
for sure. 2-out hitting has been something that we like to pride ourselves on, I guess, and have done a good job at this year. So
talked about that with Hoove yesterday, the approach, the 2-out hitting, the 2-strike hitting, and JC, how do you guys remain calm? And the way you're hitting with 2 strikes almost feels like you're hitting with a clean count at times. Just it feels like an 0-0 count, the way you guys are up there in the box.
Yeah, and it's definitely it puts you into a deeper state of focus, I think, with 2 strikes, and sometimes I can help you lock in a little more. And then with 2 outs, we talk about, mathematically there's still 33% of the inning left, which is a lot of percent. And we scored 8 runs with 2 outs on Saturday, maybe Friday.
Man,
I don't remember, but 2 outs, nobody on. We scored 8 in 1 inning.
Yeah, got down on Sunday, but got up on Friday and Saturday. It's almost like you guys are used to playing from behind. You have a lot this year. I know that's not what you want to do, but it hasn't been an issue for you guys. But how about having Trey on the mound when he is absolutely cruising, and you guys are putting? I know it's not stress-free, but when you're in a game like you were Friday, it's a pretty easy day at the park, right?
Still baseball. Yeah. But we definitely have had games where we're like, oh, yeah, we have Trey on the mound. And then you can kind of tell we scored 1 or 2 runs, and it's like, hey, we need to get things going. Even when he's on the mound, doesn't matter. Yeah. So still got your job to do at the plate. Talking to Dixon Williams and Jacob Jenkins-Cowart. If you got a question, you can ask it. Just for Alex Harper and others, we've talked about this, but the official nickname is JC, not JJC.
Correct.
All right. Alex, are you okay with that?
Yes, I'm fine with that. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Today.
Okay. Yeah, JC was created by teammates and coaches because freshman year we had Jake Hunter and Jake Kuchmaner as well, and Jacob Starling.
But I feel like JJC is the chant.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It was created by the fans.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the inside
There's
of the
JC is what you call them when you see them, and then when there's a chant going, you get a little JJC.
Compromise.
Okay, that's a fair compromise. I was just saying JJC. One, because I've never
Yeah.
spoken to JC in person one-on-one. But two, his initials are Jacob Jenkins-Cowart
We get
JJC.
it. We get it.
I mean, like I had to ask our media people to start writing JC on Twitter and stuff because it's what my teammates know me as. JC.
It's just smoother.
Yeah.
I feel like I have
JJC.
like multiple identities sometimes because at home I'm Jake in Greensboro.
Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All my friends from home. But when I introduce myself to the people here, it's Jacob. My teammates is JC, and then everybody else is whatever they want. I've gotten JCC plenty of times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
HJJ is one of them.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it's
Well, thank you for
hyphen
coming
kid.
into the show today, JC. Appreciate it.
Attaboy, Alex. Well done. Dixon, I was in the stands for, who'd you guys play last weekend at home? Wichita State. And I would throw out a, let's go D-Dub, or maybe even throw out maybe a Dix or something like that. Do you have an official nickname?
I mean, you can roll with it.
Yeah.
What you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
What is your
thinking
official nickname?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
What is it? You tell. What is it? JC.
You gonna say it?
It's Dick.
Yeah,
Dick.
there we go.
That's a name.
Singular
that's a
Dick.
name.
All right.
Just
I mean, it's fine.
Go, Dick. Had a babe, Dick. Yeah.
If you feel all right saying that, I mean,
I'm fine with it.
uncomfortable.
Are you
saying
okay
it.
with it?
I'm cool with it.
I'm perfectly okay with it. All right, you've heard it here first, folks. I want to hear those Dick chants out there at Clark LeClaire Stadium. Jamie says, what are the guys doing when they reach base and signal to the dugout? Is it a get-on-base signal? I've seen some different stuff.
occasionally.
Check my this.
Yeah.
Well, that's the love you. But, like, I feel like I've seen a Braves chop.
Yep. That's just whatever you kind of want.
Get excited.
Get the dugout.
Carter does some stuff.
Sauce. Add
sauce.
more sauce.
He's adding sauce, okay? You got anything, Dixon?
I brought a couple out. I don't know if I like them yet. I kicked the door down one time.
Yeah,
I don't know what
sick.
that one was.
That was sick.
At second base?
Yeah, I kind of put a door there, so I was like this,
Okay.
and then
Boom.
Oh,
right
man,
there,
I like
you know
that.
What I'm saying?
That's pretty
Gotta
cool.
get the head going with it. I mean, if I got up, I could do it better. We might do
Like
it
a
all.
mom.
Yeah.
JC, what went into the spike? Was that just raw emotion? Have you wanted to do a Gronk spike out there?
The first time I did it was 22 in Clearwater,
Yeah, that was
and
hype.
that was inspired by Ben Newton, who was the catcher at the time, spiking the ball after the double steal attempt that we flushed. Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, I kind of blacked out.
Yeah.
Let it eat.
I love the, it was an early slide into the fence, almost so you could,
Not hurt myself.
and you gave yourself time to kind of relocate the ball. I mean, it was well executed.
Yeah. And that's something we actually practice. I mean, believe it or not, we practice literally everything. It's also getting comfortable with your home park. Like you saw Bristol just run full force into the fence.
Yeah.
He's obviously not, his junior year, like his third year at it, he'll probably be just as comfortable as I am.
Right. Yeah. How much do y'all do that? I guess Memphis has a lot of room, right, as far as foul territory. So when you go to different ballparks, do you have time to get to know the surroundings and everything? Dixon, you play in third. How close you are to the wall and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think it's just more of a kind of you're aware of it, and you're aware of. We check out like the foul lines and stuff like that before game just to make sure
Thursday
the ball's
night
not.
practices on the
Yeah, that's kind of when we test everything out, get a feel.
Jamie says, did anyone say anything to him from State about the spike? You were in front of their bullpen. Anybody say anything to you?
No, one of their pitchers, Carson Kelly, I played with and against him growing up a little bit, and like he didn't say anything, but it was hilarious because he literally had zero reaction to any of it. He didn't even like look down in the video.
Oh, the dude behind you in the video?
Yeah, he's literally just.
That video is clean. It's just like it doesn't even look like they're filming anybody, and then bang, here you come, and they slowed it down. I watched it a couple.
That could be a cool, like, sliding into the DMs meme or something like that. We need to do something with that. Would you be okay with that?
I mean, Yeah.
If we keep
hilarious.
it classy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny. Yeah, fans want you guys to hate the opposing team as much as fans do.
Just don't.
We don't play good when we do that.
Correct. Yes.
Start to focus on the wrong thing.
Absolutely.
Exactly. You start talking crap, you start worrying about what they're doing, not what you're doing.
You can also, as Coach G would say, you don't want to wake up a sleeping dog.
Yeah.
If you're beating somebody, like, why are you going to rile them up? Just keep beating them silently.
Yeah.
Can I ask an uncomfortable question?
Let's hear it.
Did AMAC say anything to DB or Starling like people said he did?
From what I know, it was just kind of just like yelling like he hit a home run. Like,
Right.
Just like everybody does.
Yeah.
I mean, I was the jungle. I'll tell you what, they were like, admit that you hate him. They were responding like, no.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's a person. He's wearing a state jersey, so he want to beat him. But yeah, I don't know, man. I like to see emotion.
Yeah,
and
it's part of the game.
If the other
Fans
team
do it.
does it, it's our job, whatever team I'm rooting for, to get them back and beat them. So when I'm watching, look, I want my guy, Washington Commanders dude, to sack Dak Prescott, stand over him, talk about his mama. Like, I want all that stuff. I think it makes it more entertaining, as long as it doesn't lead to like a brawl or something. I mean, but anyway, I like the emotion. You guys show emotion, and I would say for the most part, for all the parts, you don't let it go too far. So as long as you're kicking the door down or spiking a ball, we should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach G,
Keeping it towards us.
Coach G loves it. Like, I mean, it gets the crowd into it. As long as
Absolutely.
it's directed at our dugout.
Yeah.
There's no need to. I mean, if I just hit a double off you, what do I need to say to you? I just hit a double.
Yeah, and you got to face that guy again.
Yeah, he could hurt you, like with a fastball.
Or hurt your feelings by striking you out.
That's true.
Don't wake the sleeping dog.
That's it.
There you go. All right, let's take a break. Can y'all hang out one more second?
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about what's coming up. East Carolina at home this weekend. Also, Ticket Tuesday, brought to you by Toby Williams and Sailor Warehouse.
There we go.
Toby's going to deliver a pair of tickets to East Carolina and Duke to you. That is next Tuesday. We'll have our winner coming up in hour number 3 of today's program. We'll take a break, come back. More to go with JC and Dick after this. You guys keep up, if you can, with the numbers of your old teammates and former Pirates?
I'd say more just how they're doing than their numbers. I mean,
Right.
we see you guys do that for us. Man, it's just follow Pirate Radio. I'll know what everybody's doing.
Great ad. Thank you. Josh Groves pitching. Josh Moylan hitting. So we got the new guys out there playing as well. It's cool to see.
Yeah. Josh Kurt's pitch.
Yeah.
Did you get a win?
Need to follow Pirate Radio.
I did. I saw Moylan and I saw Spivey.
And I need to
Okay, so Josh got a win on Saturday for the Tampa Tarpons. Zach hasn't pitched in a couple of days because, unfortunately, I can't remember what series that they're with. They're on the road right now, and wherever they are, they've been rained out just about every day. Like this past weekend, they were completely washed out.
Dang.
So he hasn't pitched in a few days. Josh Moylan doing well for Hudson Valley.
He was involved in a really cool
Yep,
Viral.
double play.
double play. Made the play at second base, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Bryson Worrell playing for the Rome Emperors. He got a cup of coffee up at Gwinnett for a little while, and then they sent him back down. So we do have quite a few guys that are in. Trey Benton pitching for the Akron Rubber Ducks. Of course, Carson Wisenhunt is with the Sacramento River Cats, and of course Connor with the Norfolk Tides. So we've got quite a few guys that are bouncing around, but doing quite well in the minors.
Burley hit his first home run this weekend.
Yes,
for the
he did.
Cardinals.
He did. And Sean Armstrong pitched last night in a 1-0 shutout for the Rays. They beat the Brewers last night.
Groves had facial hair here, right?
Yep.
Okay. I know he looks different in that picture there. Clean shaven Groves.
Yeah.
Looks
They have
so
to do that, though, right?
JC's facial hair. You're a
Back.
You're a Sasquatch. You grow that back fast.
It's been like 2 weeks.
Well, it's still pretty fast. That Dixon, isn't that pretty fast?
That's very fast.
He's been
This
waiting
is 2
years.
weeks.
There you go. Question from the chat gang. Newton wants to know, does getting hit by a ball piss you off? And do you ever feel it's intentional? Have you felt like you've gotten hit intentional during your career? No?
I've only been
Never.
hit like 10 times, and I don't think it's ever been intentional.
Yeah.
It's honestly like most of the time you get hit, you're kind of like, it's not that bad.
Thank you.
You get to go to first.
Go get on base.
Especially in 2 strikes, you're like,
Yeah,
thank you.
absolutely.
That's the best. 0-2, and he hits you.
Ryan McChrystal's such an instigator. I asked him if that the first pitch of the state game, was a purpose pitch where you hit the guy in the helmet. And he immediately said yes. And Jake Hunter was sitting there, he was like, no, everybody know. Ryan's joking. Of course, it wasn't intentional. But,
You should. So that was. Eric has had 2 appearances since that. You should see how many fastballs he's thrown since that fastball.
how many?
0.
Wow.
So if that tells you if it was intentional or not.
Fair enough. Irving says, is it still against the rules to celebrate a big play, speaking of Josh Groves, by making and eating a sandwich on the field?
Yeah.
My personal favorite celebratory choice of all time, by the way. Yeah, any prop.
That was awesome too.
Just sandwich to the face.
Feeding
No
it.
rule. You know what? We're bringing it back. No rules.
No rules.
School's out.
Yeah, once school is over, props are back in. Let's do that.
No rules.
Joa says, are the guys excited about ECU football next season?
Always.
Yeah. I'm
Dixon, you
excited
grew up
about it.
around here, Pirate fan, right?
Yeah.
Going to football games?
Yeah, I was big during the Justin Hardy days. That's when me and my parents went a lot.
Did you play football at all, or was it all baseball for you?
Played Greenville Titans 1 year.
Okay.
Champions.
Champs. How about
Backup quarterback,
okay.
safety.
who was the starting quarterback?
Safety.
Do you remember?
A kid named Avery Hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
You play basketball?
Yeah, I was good at basketball.
Defensive specialist.
Yeah. Lockdown.
Conley?
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard? That's
Yeah.
a pretty big name. Champion,
Well,
MVP.
that's my defense.
Okay.
I can't shoot.
Do you have
the
his hands like Kawhi? You got some big hands.
Check out
Good
this
guy.
pinky though. Wait, which one?
It's that
is it?
one.
It's this one. Yeah, check that one.
Okay, that is gnarly.
You see this finger too?
Dude, you have alien hands.
Yeah.
Or it looks like a frog, like you could stick to a window
Exactly.
or something. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you play
Here, want to see?
for Coach Maloney, or was he gone?
I did 1 year.
Yeah.
Coach Lebo and Coach Maloney. My sophomore
Oh,
year, played varsity.
Good stuff.
And that was it. I didn't want to wear the mask.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That would suck. Coach Maloney's the man. Jamie says if you can spike a baseball, you can eat a sandwich.
I mean,
You would think. A lot of rules, and even laws are not a lot of common sense, but you just do them because you're asked to do them.
Did you see the one the other day? The guy ran past the runner on a home run.
Oh, South Carolina.
I thought that was like Little League.
Like,
Just to stop the kids from running around the base.
that's a good
Like,
point.
your turn.
Like, should it not just be automatic runs? Do you really have to go through the process of,
I mean, slow pitch softball, they go back to the dugout.
yeah?
It's like he hit the ball over the fence. What more does he need to do?
That
He
is
has
a
to
bummer.
Perfectly hit the.
So
you
how
don't
many
hit the
guys
bag.
were on base there?
3, and they scored 2 runs. Because technically he's only out.
Okay, they did allow the other 2 runs.
I don't know though. It could have been bases loaded. I don't. It didn't say grand slam.
Yeah.
I think he's out because he passed the runner, but that runner still gets to go.
Jamie says the Kawhi Leonard laugh is maybe the funniest clip ever. That is a funny clip. Y'all familiar with that? That is a great one.
McChrystal's good at that one.
All right. Kenny has a NIL deal for JJC if he's interested. Kenny, we just went over this. It's JC.
Nah, you can call me that.
Ah,
Just got an NIL.
You can call me anything you want. All right, Kenny, get with his people. Oh, Johnny Stats is here.
Here we go.
Let's go.
JC asked last time about Riley drawing walks to lead off an inning. He has led off an inning with the base on balls 18 times. He has scored a run when leading off an inning 22 times.
I
Wow.
feel like every time he gets on base to start an inning, we score.
The stats to consider.
Thank you. Everybody relax. He is the table setter for sure for this team. In fact, I said if there was an MVP, last week I said MVP, you take a guy off the team, they would be hurt the most. And we discussed it, and I came up with Riley Johnson just because leadoff, because he covers everything in center field. And then, of course, Carter Cunningham can't get out, and Dixon's on fire, and JC's dropping bombs. I mean, you have a team full of MVPs, but could you guys even answer that? Who is the most valuable Pirate? I mean, it could be Trey Savage, I guess, but who's the most valuable Pirate on this team? Feels like it changes game to game almost.
It's a tough year for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you don't say Carter, though.
Yeah, the way he's raking.
Unreal. It's every at bat.
It's
He went 12 for 16 this week.
He is playing slow pitch softball.
He got out 4 times.
It was absolutely.
I've gotten out more times in one game than he did in 4. It's unreal.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, he could go a lot of different ways with it.
No, not really.
Carter and only Carter?
There's 2.
Carter and Trey.
Carter and Trey. Riley's a close second.
Yeah. No, you're right. Carter Cunningham is having a tremendous season and really helping out, too, because you guys are hitting a lot of homers. Homers that help.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
It's a good cause.
if I could play every game in Memphis for the rest of the year, I would.
Oh, my God.
You'd
Wanna
be.
talk about the wind.
It's a lefty's dream.
Oh, really?
Like the wind is blowing to left, center, left field. I mean, you can get beat on a fastball and pop it up to left field and hit a homer.
Man.
And Dixon hit one over the batter's eye. He has no business doing it.
That is, and of course, the game's not. I mean, it's just just the way that game.
Chandler,
game's
was
going,
Dixon the one that hit one you said was Oppo Guapo?
Yeah, it was
He
dead
hit two
center.
this weekend. He hit
I did hit a backside one, but the one they said was Oppo was dead center. It wasn't
over
Oppo.
the batter's eye.
Yeah.
Like
Man.
we're talking like
False
430 plus.
information. Yeah, it was
Man.
a good swing, but I don't know if the wind's blowing just normal. It's probably hitting off the wall.
It probably hits the wall.
But
Maybe. I don't know.
It was still
dude.
smoked.
The thing was milked.
Smoked, milked. I love all the terms.
I just wish I had that one. I
Ball
could just swing like that every time.
Ball was going out to right against State. Why were they playing so far to the left, even against, especially against lefties? Were they like
The
pitching
outfield,
y'all
right?
outside?
The outfield? Yeah.
The outfield was shifted to the left almost the whole game. It seemed like, and like
Towards right field.
Let's slide up.
towards left field,
Slide up.
and like Riley hit a double or a triple down there. Starling's home run, I think, was opposite field. Like, there was a lot of balls hit that you hit one down the line. The guy that you had what, double or triple? I don't even remember where you ended up, but it was down the line, down the right field line.
That was Joey.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
That was Shaq. He hit
Y'all
down
look
the line.
alike. You're about the same height, right? You didn't hit one to knock a guy in down the
I
line?
think I had a hit that game.
Oh, sorry.
Had an elite bunt though.
That one's on me, folks. Elite bunch, yeah.
Wait, did I have a hit?
Maybe not. Sorry, JC. I'll look up your box score. But why were they pitching y'all outside, or do you know the reason for that? Or
I mean, we
Must not hit it down there.
move left and right per batter, per what their tendencies are, but
it felt like they
I don't
were
know.
that way the whole time. I don't know. One of them things.
Well, I feel like the whole weekend Memphis was going infield shifted right against our lefties, but the outfield seemed pretty straight up.
Yeah.
Usually that's what we get, not the outfielders shifting.
All right. Well, gentlemen, have a good week. What's the practice schedule this week?
scrimmage tomorrow.
Yep.
Little getting after it.
JC, officially your numbers 0 for 3 with a ribby. Take that.
Yeah.
You had a quab in there.
Two
At least
quabs.
one. Yeah. By the way, Henry Lartigue said your quab numbers, I think he wanted them to be like around 5'10", and you guys are at like a
5:15.
Yeah, you guys are way above that. So keep up the good work. Keep up the quality work. Dixon, JC, thanks for hanging out. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. A couple of Pirates joining us here after an awesome run they are on. They got South Florida coming up this weekend. We'll take a break, come back.